Hi, I'm Scott Shelby here for Traders Exclusive in London. Boy, Friday at night going home, it didn't feel too good, did it, right? Spoke to a lot of folks back in the States. We wanted to wait and see how Europe opened up over the weekend. A lot of talk about going through some big technical levels, quote unquote big technical levels. This is going to be 1987 all over again. Well, what I can tell you it's going to be all over again, it's going to be volatile. We've taken the Fed out of the game, right? The bond purchases have stopped. We've been able to raise interest rates a few times here now. So we're getting on that path to normalcy. I've talked about how we've gone from recalibration to normalization, right? We're on that path. And if we continue down that slow and steady path, the market can digest those moves. But one thing is for certain, we're going to continue to see the moves that we saw, say, Friday and then on Monday because of the Fed not being in the game. Now, that's not going to stop anytime soon because let's just say it slows down a little bit here and we get a little bit more mild and the reactions aren't as big. Well, we've still got the ECB and we've got Bank of Japan still printing money to the tune of, say, their bond purchases are 1.1 trillion annualized between the two of them together. That's massive. Now in London, the MPC, the Bank of England, they look to be more on the U.S.'s path, a little bit behind. But we've got some more big central banks kind of down the line here that are going to have to do this, take the net away, take the punch bowl away from the party, and that's going to introduce more volatility. So if you think that we're going to get back to the way it was, that's not going to happen because the way it was abnormal because we had the government so heavily influenced into our markets, right? Like never before. And I've said this a lot. We've got the guys that want to talk about normalization and getting to some sort of normal state. Well, you can't normalize in one of the most abnormal periods we've ever seen in the markets. I've been doing it 31 years, and I've never had to trade around the central bank as much as you had to over the last 8. Now, yes, they're out of it. That's great. We're recalibrating still. I don't think we're anywhere near normal. And so we got to keep an eye on that, and that's why we're seeing the volatility, but we haven't seen these other big central banks around the world follow suit. Again, England a little bit closer to following suit, but Asia and the ECB to the tune of $1.1 trillion between the two of them, bond purchases this year, that's still something we got to worry about. So keep an eye on the volatility. It's here to stay, and it's only just begun. That's probably a song at some point in time, but that's really what I want the word of the year to be. 2018 is going to be all about the volatility, and we'll see it go from east to west, or west to east. That's it from me. I'm Scott Shelby on Traders Exclusive.